What is it?
Well,
What's the
respiration is
name?
like based on like lungs,
Okay.
about like lungs.
Okay, it's about like lungs. Good. It do involve lungs because respiration is basically the exchange of gases. It's a chemical reactions that we will be studying. And do you know what is breathing? Breathing also involves lungs. Agree or not?
What?
Yes.
What's the question?
I was asking, do you know what is breathing?
Yeah, where we breathe from our nose.
Yes, it also involves our respiratory systems, that is lungs. Okay, so respiration, basically all living cells, including the human beings, we respire. So respiration, it is a chemical reaction which involves the reaction of gases. Now, what gases? Oxygen along with the carbon, okay, carbon dioxide, and it releases energy. That is respiration. Now, many people get confused between respiration and breathing. So respiration is totally different process and breathing is also different. What is breathing in simple terms? Inhaling oxygen, exhaling carbon dioxide, right? But respiration is different. It is a chemical reaction and it happens in all living cells. Now, our human body made up of trillions of cells, and each day millions and billions of cells die and new cells are formed in the bone marrow, right? So all the living cells, they are respiring. Cells are respiring through cell membranes, okay? Even we are respiring. Our body parts, they are respiring. So respiration and breathing is different. Breathing, uh, we'll see in the next slide. So first, let's see. I hope my screen is visible to you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the process of living involve reactions between the substances. So basically, the reaction can be represented carbon plus oxygen releasing carbon dioxide. Okay. So what type of reaction? A reaction between carbon and oxygen, such as burning coal in air, changes the carbon in the coal and oxygen in the air into carbon dioxide. So basically, carbon and oxygen are reacting, no matter in what substance carbon is present. Suppose it is present in a coal. So that coal will react with oxygen, right? And it will produce carbon dioxide. So any carbon containing gas, okay, any carbon containing substance can respire if it comes in contact with oxygen. Is it clear what is respiration?
Hmm?
Yes, tell me now, what is respiration? What I just said?
It's like respiration is like the process where like breathe oxygen and without carbon dioxide.
Yes, any carbon containing substance can react with oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide and energy. Okay?
Yes, miss.
Yes. What happened? Any doubt?
Like can you say like slowly, slowly?
Okay. All right. So this is the more simplest form in which carbon atom along with the molecule reacting together and forming carbon dioxide.
Okay.
Me. Okay. Do not hesitate to ask your doubts. All right. So the reaction between carbon and oxygen also releases energy in the form of heat and light. Now, some reactions, they are so very high exothermic reactions. Now, what are exothermic reactions? The one which are releasing high amount of heat, high amount of light. Okay, so there are some reactions during respiration which releases energy of heat and light. Okay. And from where living organisms get their energy? They get all of their energy from these kind of reactions only. From where do we get energy? Our body parts get energy from these kind of reactions like respiration, in which they are forming the energy. Okay. But not all the reactions, they are so violent that they're going to produce a large amount of light and large amount of heat. No, not all reactions are so violent or so. Some,
Well,
yes, tell me.
your like You're lagging. I think you're frozen. Hello.
Am I?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Am I audible now?
Yeah. Now.
Okay. So do you have any doubt till here? Actions? Yes. Any doubt you have?
No.
Okay. There's an example. This is the source of carbon. What is the source of carbon over here in the picture? Coal. In the put coal inside this, and when it reacts with the oxygen, what happens? Carbon dioxide is released, and what form of energy is releasing? Can you see the fire? Can you see the flames? This is
Yeah.
the energy. Yeah, released. Energy releases when carbon reacts. One of reactions is called respiration. Okay. Can you read the definition for me once again? What is respiration?
Respiration is when the carbon reacts to oxygen. Uh, yeah.
And releases what?
And releases energy.
Energy, as well as produces carbon dioxide. Carbon combining with oxygen forming CO2. That is carbon dioxide. Okay.
Okay.
Now respiration is not the same thing as breathing. Now why it is not same? What is happening in breathing? We are inhaling oxygen, exhaling carbon dioxide. That's it. No energy releasing, no forming of CO2, nothing is there, right? So respiration is different from breathing. And respiration, they take place in all living cells, all the living cells. Okay, in the living microorganism, living plants, living animals, and inside a human body also. Okay, so the reaction takes, could you read the slide for me? What is written? Read it out loud
The
from
reaction
here.
takes oh, the chemical reactions of respiration take place in all living cells. The reaction takes place between oxygen and a substance which contains carbon. The reaction produces carbon dioxide and water and releases energy.
What is respiration? The reaction takes place between oxygen and a substance which contain carbon, and dioxide along with water, and energy is released. Energy releasing and carbon dioxide is very important for the respiration to take place. Along with it, it also releases water sometimes. Okay. So
Yeah.
now the carbon containing substances come from where? Inside a body. From where carbon is coming? Tell me. We are not
From
eating
the
coal. We are not.
lungs.
No, from the food we are eating. Okay, whatever food we are eating, it is containing carbon, and oxygen is coming from the air or water. What is a, do you know the chemical formulation of water? It is H2O, right? Hydrogen
Yeah.
and oxygen combining together forming a water. So either from the water we are getting the oxygen, or from the air we are getting the oxygen. And carbon is coming from the food. The food that we are eating, it is having some small amount of carbon in it. Okay. Carbon comes in the micronutrients. So our food contains two type of nutrients, macro and micro. Macronutrients are what? Vitamin, minerals, carbohydrate, protein, fats. Okay, these are macronutrients, and micro are these only. Nitrogen, magnesium, carbon, these are micronutrients. Understood? How food is giving us this carbon?
From
Okay, so
food.
yes. And from where do we get oxygen? From where we are getting the oxygen?
Air or water.
From, yes, very good. So now the energy is used to drive other chemical reactions taking place in cells. One example of this is the release of energy in muscle cells to make them contract and produce movement. So when chemical reaction is taking place, then what is happening? The muscle cells, they are to contract, and that's how they're